Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and the elect of Israel. To you I say Shalom. Alright, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the flock of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Alright, and I just wanted to touch bases on these crazy times that we're in and who created them. Alright, everything comes from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, whether it be good or bad. So the thing I wanted to touch on mostly was that evil comes from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You can say it's the devil, but the devil doesn't have free will. The devil works on behalf of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. He goes where he is sent. He does what he is commanded to do, ultimately by the Most High, man. So when people say that God is love, yes, he is love. And what do you do to your children when they're misbehaving? You punish them. Alright? You beat them. You don't spare the rod. Since you love your children, you correct them. And some people may say that's evil, especially in this Babylon society. If you beat your kids in Babylon, they're going to get taken away from you. And that's messed up, man. That's messed up. That's evil. But it's all by the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Alright, my first precept was going to be Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it? That's right, man. Is there anything that's going on in this earth that God isn't aware of or he doesn't have control of? No, man. So if there's evil in the city, it is done by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Alright. Let me jump over to my next precept. Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7. So I'm going to scroll on here at the same time. Lord willing, I could do it and not take up too much time. Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Alright? Now, in case you didn't want to say that, oh, that's figurative or that's just a matter of speech, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai put his signature after the precept. He says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. And his signature says, I, the Lord, do all these things, man. Alright? And that's Uslaki. But that's where all this evil comes from. That's where coronavirus comes from. That's where police brutality comes from. That's where Esau comes from, you know. That's where Tuskegee Airmen experiment. That's where chattel slavery came from. Alright? That's where heart disease come from. Alright? That's where drug epidemics come from. Alright? It's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Controlling all these things, man. It's not just rainbows and flowers and lilies and hugs and kumbaya. No, man. That's only that if you're doing his will. And even that, you still might get judged for things you did in your past, man. There's certain things we did in our lifetime that we haven't got judged for yet. Alright? But we're asking for mercy every day, man. Alright? Let me jump over to 1 Samuel. Chapter 2 and verse 6. Salakia. 1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 6. The Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Alright? Death comes from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. In the first Passover, when all the firstborn of the Egyptians died, even their cattle, even from the poorest to the rich to the Pharaoh himself, that was the will of the Lord, man. when it rained locusts, I mean not Salaki when it rained locusts, but when it rained fire from fire and brimstone on Sodom and Gomorrah, that was Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. When he flooded the earth and killed everybody, billions of people except for 8, that was the will of the Lord, man. That's why you shouldn't play with Yahweh, man. You should play with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. He will kill you and everybody you love, man, just to prove a point. Alright, don't tempt the Lord, man. He will erase your whole bloodline. The people that false accused Daniel and had him thrown in the lion's den, what happened? They died, their wives died, their children died, man. The whole bloodline erased, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai doesn't play that, alright? This is Deuteronomy chapter 32. In verse 39. So like, I'm going to start going here first to make it a little faster. Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that could deliver out of my hand. Alright? It's a fearful thing to fall in the hand of the living power, man. You fall into God's hand and he has the vengeance. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Esau had got it coming, man. Esau got it coming. For what they have done to the apple of Yahweh's eye, man, Esau got it coming. It's a great judgment coming to Esau and the other nations, man. There's a great judgment coming to 2/3 too. You Jake out there too. Judgment's gonna start first at the house of the Lord, man. Oh, let me see if I can find that precept. First, 2 Peter. First Peter. Oh, I'm in John. Salaki. Salakia. Bear with me. First Peter chapter 4 verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if at first, who's the house of Yahweh? We are the temple of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, alright? As in 1 Corinthians says, chapter 3. Alright? Alright, so Salakia, 1 Peter 4 and 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end of them that Salaki, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai? Alright, what's the end gonna be for the other nations if Jake is about to get fucked up? 2/3 of Jake is about to die, man. 2/3, 66% of Jake is about to die. Alright, it's gonna be a gruesome death too. Death by pain, man. These nuclear missiles about to vaporize Jake, man. And it's gonna be a torturous death. But how much worse is it going to be for the other nations, man? Verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely should be Salakia, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Alright? If the righteous is going to get saved by the skin of their teeth, man, what's going to happen to the rest, man? The missiles are going to be coming down while the elect is being beamed up. And Lord willing, we're part of that number. Alright, but what about everybody else? Hey, I ain't gonna worry about that. I gotta make my calling election sure, man. Alright, let me get back on topic. Salakia. Next precept here will be in Exodus 12. Salakia, this is Exodus chapter 12 and verse 29. And it came to pass that at midnight the Lord Yahweh that the Lord Yahweh smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt. Alright? And he did that using Yahweh Shai. From the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne unto the firstborn of the captive that was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of the cattle. All right, man. That's more precision. That's more precision than these laser guided missiles that's going about to fall on Babylon, man. To kill everything that was firstborn, of even the poorest to the richest to the cattle. Come on, man. That's Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. And that's who we have to fear, man. Look at all of what he's capable of, man. Look at what he's done. If you look at what he created, even something as magnificent as the sun. If you think about the sun is a great ball of energy, of infinite energy, right? The sun could the sun literally feeds the whole entire earth, from the fish in the sea, to the plants, to the animals, to the people. All right, and if he could create a massive amount of energy like that, you can't question what he can and can't do. All right, so when he says to do something, you better do it. All right, he says stop eating pork. You gotta stop eating this pork, man. He says stop getting lineups. Hey, that's dead. All right, says stop defiling your temple, smoking weed, getting tattoos. Hey, that's dead. All right. Says women should be dressed in a modest apparel. If you want to buck up against that, you're gonna have to deal with the nuclear missiles, man. It comes to a point where you get tired of warning Jake, man. You get tired of saying the same old thing. They keep asking the same old questions, and when you break it down, it's like they're not paying attention, or they just don't want to receive it because they don't want to change their ways, and it gets annoying. But they ain't gotta deal with us. They're gonna have to deal with Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. We jump to Psalms. This is Psalms chapter 78 and 49. Oh, Slack, and scroll down. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation and trouble. All right, and when you go into that word indignation, it means righteous fury, man, righteous anger. Like he has the right to be this mad. All right, because Jake is that wicked. All right, starting from the top, Psalm 78 and 49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation and trouble, by sending evil angels among them. All right. And that's talking about Salakia, Egypt, but that's also talking about current day, man. There's evil angels out there, man. There's evil angels out there. All angels are these so-called white men with harps and wings and stuff. No, man. These are strong, powerful, melanated men, man. And some of them are there. Not all of them are there to do the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Some of them are there to protect. Some of them are there to kill. Alright, verse 50. He made a way to his anger. He spared not their soul from death, but gave their life over to the pestilence. Alright? And what's coronavirus, man? You people, you Jake out there are dying because he's giving your life away, man. He gave you up, man. I'm tired of 2/3, man. Alright, verse 51. And he smote all the firstborn in Egypt, the chief of their strength, in the tabernacles of Ham. Alright? And Egypt is the modern day America. Oh, Slovakia. America is the modern day Egypt. This is Babylon, the north country, man. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. This is Rome all rolled into one, man. Assyria all rolled into one. Greece. Alright? And all those places were destroyed, and it's coming to America too. What things that happened in the past is going to happen in the future, man. Roughly paraphrasing Ecclesiastes, man. All right. If you'd be a fool to say Solomon was wrong, man. The wisest king that ever lived. Now, speaking of kings, speaking of kings and evil angels, So, I think I'm gonna stop doing this. I just want the viewers to read along, you know. But this might be getting too time consuming doing two at the same time. All right. First Kings 22:20. And the Lord Yahweh said, "Who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead?" And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. All right. Ahab was a king that Yahweh was gonna set up to be destroyed, man. But he was asking who's gonna persuade him to go fight this battle, so where he's gonna die at. All right. Lock. I keep hitting the wrong button. And there came forth a spirit and stood before the Lord and said, "I will persuade him." All right. Angel came up to Yahweh. Yahweh said, "Yo, I'm the one to get the job done." All right. Verse 22. And the Lord said unto him, "Wherewith?" This is the Yahweh asking the spirit, "How you gonna do this?" All right. And he said, "I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets." And he said, "Thou shalt persuade him and prevail. Also, go forth and do so." All right. So he's saying, "Yo, this is a good idea. This is gonna work. You know what? Go ahead and do that." All right. Next verse. Now therefore, behold, the Lord had put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these thy prophets, and the Lord hath spoken evil concerning thee. All right. So now, Ahab was listening to the prophets. So the evil spirit put lies on the prophet to convince Ahab to go out to this battle, man. But it says the Lord hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these thy prophets, right? Even though the angel came up with the idea, the Most High gets the credit for it because A, the Most High created the angel, and B, the Most High controls all things. So of course he gets credit for it. He gets credit for everything, man. There's no such thing as coincidence. Everything is done by the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. All right, and Jake, you gotta understand, it's not your way or the highway. It's not, oh, you don't need him. All right, you're gonna see what's gonna happen without him, man. Jake it has man. There's a precept that says they got their, roughly paraphrased, they got blessings not knowing where they came from, not considering where they came from, and this is what's happening. You've been spared from death and destruction this whole time, even though you're being wicked. You're being reserved for these nuclear missiles if you don't repent and change your ways. All right. This is my last one I'm gonna do like this, cause I'm just gonna start reading, yo. You know, now let me not stop. I can't be quitting halfway. Salakia. Should have thought this through. Psalm 66 and verse 5. Come and see the works of Yahweh. He is terrible in his doing towards the children of men. Alright? He's not all love. Alright? He is terrible. If he was all love, he wouldn't be perfect. Alright? What kind of parent will just love you no matter whatever you did? Alright? What kind of father would do that? Alright? It'll spoil the son. It will jack you up, man. You need punishment. You need correction. You need order. And this is why our people are in this situation. Because they lack the order of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. They don't understand the correction. Wicked men don't understand judgment, man. Alright? Actually, let me get that precept. Lock, yeah. It gotta be in the beginning. So let me just grab my phone. I want to say 16 then. I think it's 6. So I'm just gonna search this up really quick. sense? Slocky, I can't find that. I'm tripping. Salakia. This is Proverbs chapter 25, 28, and verse 5. Salakia. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. Alright? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Alright? And through the wisdom of these scriptures and the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, we understand all things. Alright? But evil men don't understand judgment, man. Evil men don't understand. If you get in a car accident, that's judgment by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You fall down the stairs, judgment by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You get raped, that's judgment by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Alright? Hey, police brutality, Esau coming at you, putting their knee on your neck for 8 minutes, judgment by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Shooting you in your back while you're unarmed, judgment by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. But evil men don't understand this. They keep... Jake don't understand, you've been praying to Jesus for 400 years and nothing's changed. So maybe you're doing something wrong. Maybe you're praying to the wrong person. Maybe you don't understand how to follow Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Maybe the Christian churches are lying to you. But you don't want to see that. You don't want to believe that. It can't be a lie. Look at how many people are going there. Look how rich my pastor is. Look at all the wealth he has. Yeah, he got that wealth from you. Giving him all your money, man. But the Most High says his house is not made with bricks, man. Alright? The wisdom crieth in the streets, man. If you go to a church, let's say if you go to a Baptist church, all you're going to see in there is Baptists. Alright? So you're just going to get a bunch of people agreeing with whatever the pastor says. Alright? And if the pastor ever says something you don't like, you're just going to find another church. So you want to worship your own God. You want God to conform to your lifestyle. And it doesn't work like that, man. Evil things are going to come to you if you keep thinking like that. Let me get one more. I'm going to wrap it up. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 3 and verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Alright? The Lord hasn't forsaken us. Alright? He made a covenant with us, an everlasting covenant from generation to generation. He's not going to forsake us. But if we keep being wicked, he's going to destroy us. Lord willing, I'm part of that number, so I don't get destroyed. Alright? I'm trying, you got to do your best to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. We can't be perfect. We all sin. But we got to be sorry when we do sin. When we do go off, we got to repent. We got to be have a contrite spirit, man. Seek the Lord with tears, man. Because he could destroy you, man. One slice of bacon, it'll cost you your life. But evil men don't understand that. Evil men do not understand judgment. Alright? So I'll get one more and I'll wrap it up. Oh, Slock, if you're not turning the page on the internet, let me turn that as well. This is Lamentations chapter 3 and verse 30, starting at verse 37. Who is he that saith, and it cometh to pass, when the Lord commandeth it not? Alright? If the Most High commanded you not to eat pork and said pork is unclean, who are you to say it's okay, I could pray over it and I could consume it? Alright? If the Most High said, Girls are not supposed to wear pants. Who are you to say, oh, that was the old days, I could do what I want now? We just read in Malachi that the Lord changes not, man. That's even written in the New Testament. All right? Who are you to command anything that the Lord didn't command, all right? Jake got everything backwards, man. Verse 38 was really the point. Out of the mouth of the Most High proceedeth not evil and not good. Salakia. Out of the mouth of the Most High proceedeth not evil and good. All right? Yeah. The scriptures are filled with beautiful things, man. The good things. It's called the gospel because it's good news. But there's evil things written in there too, man. So you can't. This is the word of God. So God's just gonna say love this and love that, love thy neighbor, so on and so forth. First, you gotta understand who your neighbor is. All right. Secondly, what about the things that's going on the planet? All right. If God is all love, then how do you explain the evil that's going on? Oh, that's the devil. All right. Who created the devil? People make no damn sense, man. You think the devil has power over the Most High? That's really Christians that piss me off. 2/3 in Christians, man. Because I used to be a bugged out Christian too, man. The water Yahweh Shem Yahshai for waking us up, man. So we can know the truth, man. The truth shall make you free. You people are in mental bondage because you're not free. You want to believe lies. And you're a slave to sin and lies, man. You can't handle the truth, man. It'll break down. It'll shatter your reality. You can't handle that. It does shatter your reality. But we have the crutch of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Your reality is not real. Our reality is. We know what's going on in the world. Alright? I'm going to wrap it up with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Kakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of the great Milson of Ruel. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And, of course, the ones scattered across all the four corners of the earth. To you, I say shalom and abad babal.